Welcome to week 4. This week we'll explore different ways of responding to student work, focusing on written texts. While multimedia resources have become widely available and much easier to use than ever before, most online interaction still takes place in the form of written text. There are a number of strategies that we could use to respond to our students' writing, and many of them replicates the type of interactions that we might experience with our students in our classrooms and our offices. Interestingly, I'm presenting at a regional conference this Friday on technology and writing response, so I'll be able to share with you some of the work that I'm doing in this area. Using very simple tools, we can respond to our students' work in many different ways. We can work with them on language use at the level of individual sentences through our word processor's track change functions, and we could address higher order concerns through the use of margining and summary comments. We can offer inline feedback with their text, or we can overlay our comments on top of their documents, thus better differentiating our engagement with their writing from their specific language use. For real-time collaboration, demonstration, and interaction, Google Docs offer many creative opportunities, while audio files, multimedia files, and screencasts promote interaction via multiple channels. When responding to writing, or any other work for that matter, it's important to think in terms of hierarchy and importance. In other words, best practices assume that we address big problems first, and then, over time, work our way down to more specific concerns. So in a student essay, for instance, I would work on focus long before I address any issues of grammar and mechanics, as large-scale problems are often compounded at the local level. Similarly, if a student doesn't understand the core concepts associated with a lesson, then it won't help the student if we focus on structure, organization, or the application of course materials. Like all things associated with instructional technology, it's important to match resources with student learning outcomes and results. Similarly, it's generally considered sound practice to leverage any existing course technologies whenever possible to minimize startup opportunity costs. When selecting new technologies, it's good to use resources that are affordable, in widespread use, and which have relatively simple learning curves. I'll respond to both your collaborative assignment and discussion board exchanges this week. By Tuesday evening, I'll bounce the group a link to a simple online demonstration on how to use a basic screencasting tool, which, and again I love the coincidence, that I just introduced to my technical writing students last week. Please take care. As always, let me know if you have any questions or concerns.